Hey there, good man fam. Now, I'm guessing that most of you all have seen this picture, and this picture shows an all female, well, they say a quote unquote woman only nightclub. Now, what's peculiar is when you look at the picture, what do you see? Hmm, yeah, this is the thing about which everybody has been talking, and that's that there are no bottles or anything on the tables. They're just sitting there looking around at each other. Now, that's the thing everybody is targeting when they talk about this. But here at the Good Man Fam, we talk about things, a couple of surfaces deeper than that. So, yes, we see this picture, and this picture speaks volumes. But I want you to understand something about modern females. The problem with this picture is not that everybody sees what it is, including those females who are sitting there with no drinks, no anything in front of them. The problem is that even though they see this, they will wake up and say to themselves, yeah, dang, okay. Yeah, we got hit with reality. Men actually buy the drinks. Yeah, well, okay, I get it now. Yeah, yeah. But guess what they won't do? They won't go online on any of the podcasts and say, dang, I got hit with a dose of reality when I went to that all female club. And I just can't, man, I just really can't believe that happened, that I didn't see that. Man, you know what? I really want to just apologize to the men right now because I didn't realize that's what was happening. You're not going to see that happen. You're not going to see these females going to their individual man or talk to a guy and he's like, hey man, do you know what my chick came up to me and said today? She said, I'm sorry. You had to let that one marinate for a little bit because you're not going to have men say that. Because these females, even though they got hit with this dose of reality, what did I always tell you about females? They always have to be the hero. They can never be the villain. They always have to be the victim. They can never be the culprit. They always have to be the person upon whom the effect of the cause has been thrown, never the cause. So when something like this happens, it shows them clear as day that they have been taking men for granted. But guess what? One thing about modern females is that they're not going to admit fault. And that's the problem. The problem isn't that we see clear as day what's going on in this club, and it shows you that men are the ones doing all of these things for which women are taking for granted. The problem is that they will not admit it. They will not publicly admit it. Oh, they'll definitely publicly talk about how they're a boss babe and they don't need no man and all of this stuff. But when they get hit with this dose of non-delulu, what will they do? Will they go on those podcasts and say, man, we were wrong. We took guys for granted. We're sorry, men. We apologize. And in fact, we like to take you out for drinks. Nah, they're not going to say that. Because that would be too much like right. So when you look at this picture, don't look at the picture with the mindset of, aha, y'all ain't got no drinks. Look past this picture to their attitudes. Because their attitudes is from what the actual problems stem. Even when they get hit with reality, they don't change. They don't acquiesce. When you show them facts, they don't say, you know what, you're right. All they do is move the goalpost, or they start doing what? Hitting you with the shaming language. Because in their minds, they cannot take being wrong. Why not? You need to sit down because this is going to sound a little weird, but it hurts their fifis. Yeah, that's why they can't take being wrong. But why does it hurt their fifis? Because they've been told for so freaking long that they are the greatest thing since sliced bread. And because of that, they can't say that they're wrong about anything because that would mean that they're less than perfect. And we all know when you ask a modern female, what does she rate herself as? She says, what? A 10. Get the entire freak out of here and take this all female club blow to the head. Figuratively speaking, of course.